Hello everyone, I'm Carthu of Carthu's Dojo, and this is a channel takeover. That's right, I have taken over Blackscape's channel. All 100,000 of his subscribers shall now be mine, and to do so you guys have to go subscribe to me. But let's jump into the video. Today, we are talking about what if Frieza trains for 4 months after Namek. A topic like this has been something that's been tossed around the community for many years, specifically since, of course, Resurrection of F, where we see Frieza get extremely strong in a matter of only 4 months. It's an insane improvement rate, so we want to see how that rate would affect the story if it happened earlier. Remember, there are nearly 2 years between Frieza's defeat at the hands of Super Saiyan Goku and Mecha Frieza arriving on Earth. Again, assuming he trains the 4 months, you have a Frieza who is Resurrection of F level. This is pretty insane. Now, he does possibly have the golden form, and I think for this we'll assume he does, but he wouldn't need it for the time being. He easily defeats Trunks, Goku, and the other Z Fighters who are all present at the landing site of his ship. After exacting his revenge and destroying Earth, Frieza leaves and moves on into the universe. Because of Frieza destroying the Earth in this manner and the amount of power he has right now, there's no Cell to be had, and Buu is easily destroyed before he could even wake up from his seal. Now, this is where the first little time skip happens, because we have to jump all the way to Battle of Gods. Beerus wakes up, and he begins destroying planets, going and doing his job just like he does in the anime. But eventually, the prophetic dream that's in the back of his mind, the thing the Oracle Fish told him about before he went to sleep, is coming back to him. The Super Saiyan God. This is almost exactly how it plays out in the anime, minus the filler bits that have, well, the Earth events that would no longer happen now. Anything that happens with Beerus and Whis before they arrive on Earth, well, that stays practically the same. As Beerus starts speaking to Whis about the Super Saiyan God, Whis informs Beerus that most of the Saiyans were killed on planet Vegeta by his order to Frieza. Beerus immediately regrets his decision to have them destroyed, but then wonders if there are any survivors. Whis says that there were, except they were also killed by Frieza later on a planet called Earth. However, one of the Saiyans that was on Earth is now on King Kai's planet, as he was allowed to keep his body in the afterlife. So, Beerus and Whis make their way to King Kai's, just like in the anime, to visit this Saiyan. When they visit Goku, he knows nothing of the Super Saiyan God and is only able to turn Super Saiyan 2 at this point. Without the threats on Earth and a better master to teach him, Goku has sort of plateaued. At the very least, his gains are minimal at this point, rather than the large exponential jumps he sees when he's in pure combat or trained by someone like Whis, who is a highly skilled master. He's only Super Perfect Cell level at this point, and using Super Saiyan 2, he is easily defeated by Beerus, who of course he challenges. Now, Beerus is surprised that this person was killed by Frieza. Goku even remarks that Beerus' power reminds him of Frieza's. This news makes Beerus more interested. He's surprised to find that Frieza may be much more powerful than when he first went to sleep, and so he finds Frieza and challenges him. If he's not going to get his challenge from the Super Saiyan God, he's going to get it from someone. So, Frieza instantly turns golden, realizing the stakes of this fight, and Beerus is impressed. They fight, and Beerus slowly uses more and more of his strength, trying to see if he could push Frieza to new and greater heights to make this fight even more and more exciting. However, Frieza is not a Super Saiyan God. It is not a ritual form that he uses, and he gets stronger via training, not in combat like a Saiyan, and so he doesn't get the same slow, exponential gains that Goku got in the Battle of Gods arc. Instead, Frieza is at one level, and Beerus is just constantly getting higher and higher than him, until eventually Frieza can no longer keep up. Frieza is then promptly defeated. Despite this, Beerus is still impressed by Frieza's growth. So he asks how many years and how great of a master did he have to be able to get this strong in such a time. And Frieza says, "I didn't have a master, and I only trained for 4 months." Beerus doesn't like this answer, but also does at the same time. He questions if he should let Frieza train a little bit more to get a more exciting fight for next time, but a cautious side of Beerus comes out, and he realizes that Frieza is actually a threat to his position, and the minute Frieza can kill him, he will. And with that, it was settled in Beerus' mind, he would have to kill Frieza. And so he does, with a Hakai. He makes sure that Frieza doesn't have a spirit anymore, no hell for Frieza, no reincarnation, Frieza is literally no more, and Beerus' position is now set in stone as the strongest being besides Whis in Universe 7. So with no Earth, no Frieza, no Saiyans, this changes a few events going forward. Champa does collect the Super Dragon Balls with no issue, however his wish is sort of unknown. You see, without Earth, its food, the Saiyans, and Beerus having that food and eating it, well, Champa has no desire to take an Earth that doesn't exist anymore. That makes no sense. And because of this, he has no reason to even want to revive his own Earth. This leaves Champa in this position where he has some wish that he possibly thinks of, but we don't really know about it. You then have Goku Black, who probably doesn't exist because there's such a large timeline discrepancy. However, there could just be multiple timelines and this is one of them, and Goku Black comes from another one where Goku does stay alive in that timeline. There's really no way to be definitive on that topic, but it doesn't affect this present timeline, so I won't worry about it too much. And finally, with no Goku, no Earth, no Saiyans, you have no Tournament of Power. Because first off, you had no Universe 6 tournament, second off, you have no second Zeno, and third off, you have no Goku to incentivize the two Zenos to hold the Tournament of Power. 3 things that are key to the Tournament of Power happening, 3 things that are key to saving 8 universes. And because of this, the 8 universes, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, and 11 are all erased without second thought, without warning, and without real reason beyond they were just not as good as Zeno hoped. And so, we end on the darkest note possible, and that's how a lot of these what-ifs end. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Check out Carthu's Dojo. That is my channel. If you want more what-if content like this, I appreciate you all. Comment, like, subscribe to Blackscape's channel too, because, well, I own it now. And until next time.
Can anyone hear me? This is Blackscape. Hello. I think I'm getting through.
Guys, this is crazy. Carthu's Dojo has stolen the signal to my channel, and I've been able to tap into a little bit of the signal, and I heard what he was doing. He was talking about a what-if scenario if Frieza trained 4 months after Namek, just like he did in Dragon Ball Super to gain Golden Frieza. And I heard his points. I can agree with them. There is one outlier here, and that is, I personally believe that after the destruction of Earth, Frieza would continue to train, seeing as how training for only a short period of time had gained him such insurmountable power over his Saiyan foes. Now, if you're asking me if by the time that Beerus confronts Frieza, if Frieza is going to be as powerful as Beerus, that I do not know, but I do know one thing, and that is that I think Frieza is going to be able to resist Hakai. I don't think that Beerus is going to be able to Hakai him. But with a Frieza that can resist Hakai on a God of Destruction level, I think this would give Frieza enough confidence to continue training and training. Frieza would eventually have the possibility of becoming as powerful as a God of Destruction, because I do believe that the multiplier from training only 4 months, that's something special that puts Frieza in a category of his own. That puts him in the category of probably the character with the most potential in the series. Anyway guys, I gotta go. The signal is weakening. The only thing I can do now is get enough of the signal through where I can put in my outro. In the next video, I'm going to try to wrestle back as much of the signal as I can and maybe even get my intro in there. This is going to be Blackscape, signing off my channel.